Imagine if your thoughts alone could shape your destiny. Every great achievement in history began as an idea in someone's mind. Nepoleon Hill, in his legendary work, observed that every fortune, every success story, every breakthrough started with a single thought backed by desire and persistence. The mind is like fertile soil. Plant seeds of doubt and fear, and you'll harvest struggle, limitation, and mediocrity. Plant seeds of clarity, purpose, and determination, and you'll grow wealth, influence, and freedom. Success is not an accident. It is the direct result of a disciplined mind, clear goals, and unwavering belief in yourself. Desire, the starting point of all achievement. Hill emphasizes that desire is the fuel of success. Weak desire produces weak results. If you want to achieve wealth, mastery, or greatness, you must want it intensely, with a burning, unshakable desire. This is not a casual wish or a fleeting hope. This is a definite purpose, a goal so clear and compelling that it drives your every thought and action. Write down your goal. Specify the exact amount of money you want or the specific achievement you aim for. Be precise. Set a deadline. And most importantly, commit to taking action every single day toward that goal. Consider the story of Edwin C. Barnes. He dreamed of working with Thomas Edison, not as an employee but as a partner. He had no money, no influence, no connections, but his desire burned so brightly that he refused to settle. Eventually, he became Edison's partner. Desire fueled action, and action produced results. Faith, belief in yourself and your goals. Desire alone is not enough. You must believe in yourself and your purpose. Hill calls this faith, not in luck or others, but in your own ability to achieve. Faith transforms thoughts into reality. It turns goals into magnetized energy that attracts the right people, opportunities, and circumstances. When you believe fully, doubt cannot enter. When doubt appears, faith must dominate. This is why successful people act as if success is inevitable, even before it manifests. They visualize their achievement, speak confidently about it, and act consistently in alignment with that belief. Faith is cultivated through repetition and affirmation. Speak your goals aloud daily. Visualize them vividly. Feel the excitement of achieving them. Train your mind to expect success, and your subconscious will align with that expectation. Autosuggestion, programming the subconscious mind. Hill introduces the concept of autosuggestion, the practice of feeding your subconscious mind with positive, goal-oriented thoughts. Your subconscious is a powerful, obedient servant. It acts on what it is fed, without questioning. Write your goals clearly. Repeat them daily. Visualize them in vivid detail. Imagine the satisfaction, the impact, the lifestyle, the freedom they bring. The subconscious cannot distinguish between imagination and reality. It simply moves you toward what you consistently believe. This is why the rich and successful continually reinforce their mental programming. They refuse to dwell on limitations, fear, or negative opinions. Their minds are trained to focus solely on possibility, opportunity, and solutions. Specialized knowledge, the skill of accumulated expertise. Success rarely comes from raw talent alone. It comes from specialized knowledge applied strategically. Hill emphasizes that general knowledge is abundant, but it is the specific knowledge, combined with action, that creates wealth. You must constantly learn, develop skills, and seek expertise in areas that matter to your goals. Read books, take courses, study mentors, and apply what you learn. Knowledge alone is not enough. Action transforms knowledge into power. Consider Henry Ford, who mastered the principles of efficiency, mechanics, and mass production. He didn't invent the automobile, but his specialized knowledge and application revolutionized an industry. Imagination, the workshop of the mind. Imagination is where desire meets creativity. Hill calls it the workshop of the mind, where ideas are transformed into plans, innovations, and strategies. There are two types of imagination. Synthetic imagination, rearranging existing concepts, combining known elements in new ways. Creative imagination, tapping into intuition, inspiration, or ideas that seem to arrive spontaneously. Every successful business, invention, or enterprise began in the imagination. Edison imagined the electric light. Bell imagined the telephone. Your imagination is your engine for opportunity. It allows you to see possibilities where others see obstacles. Organized planning, strategy, and action. Desire plus faith plus knowledge and imagination must be organized into a concrete plan. Hill stresses that having a definite plan, even imperfectly executed, is better than waiting for perfection. Write your plan, break it into steps, and take action immediately. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who can support, advise, or challenge you. This is why Hill promotes the Mastermind Group, a network of people who collectively elevate your thinking, provide feedback, and share resources. Plans may fail, obstacles will appear, but the persistent, adaptive execution of a clear plan always produces results over time. Decision, the enemy of procrastination. Procrastination is one of the greatest barriers to success. Hill observed that successful people make decisions promptly and firmly, while unsuccessful people delay and waver. Indecision stems from fear, doubt, or the desire to please others. To grow rich or succeed in any meaningful way, you must commit to decisions decisively and act on them immediately. Your ability to decide and act separates the dreamers from the achievers. Persistence, the sustained effort. Desire, faith, planning, and decision are useless without persistence. The ability to continue when faced with setbacks, rejection, or failure is what separates ordinary people from extraordinary ones. Hill describes persistence as a habit, cultivated through discipline, clear purpose, and strong desire. Temporary defeat is never permanent to those who refuse to give up. Remember, every failure carries within it the seed of equal or greater success, if you persist and learn from it. The mastermind, the power of collective intelligence. No one succeeds alone. Hill emphasizes the power of the mastermind, a group of people united in harmony to support a definite purpose. The mastermind provides ideas you may never think of yourself, feedback and perspective, resources, connections, and opportunities, emotional and strategic support. By aligning yourself with intelligent, motivated, and like-minded individuals, you multiply your chances of success exponentially. As Hill said, no individual may have great power without availing himself of the mastermind. The subconscious mind, connecting thought and reality. Your subconscious mind is the bridge between conscious desire and real-world achievement. Whatever you feed it, thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, shapes your actions and your results. Hill teaches that by repeating positive affirmations, visualizing goals, and maintaining faith, you program your subconscious to work relentlessly toward your success. Doubt, negativity, and fear must be consciously replaced with faith, belief, and clarity. The brain, a broadcasting and receiving station. Hill explains that your brain can broadcast thoughts and attract ideas, people, and opportunities. A focused mind sends signals of intent into the universe. Likewise, by remaining open, your brain can receive ideas, insights, and inspiration that guide action. This principle emphasizes the importance of focus, clarity, and mental discipline. Distraction and negativity block the signals. Persistence and faith amplify them. The sixth sense, intuition and hunches. After mastering desire, faith, autosuggestion, specialized knowledge, imagination, organized planning, decision, persistence, and the mastermind, Hill speaks of the sixth sense, the ability to recognize opportunity without conscious reasoning. The sixth sense is cultivated through experience, reflection, and mastery of all other principles. It is intuition, the ability to perceive what others cannot, and the inner guidance that often leads to decisive breakthroughs. Overcoming fear, the greatest obstacle. Hill identifies fear as the primary enemy of success. Fear manifests in 6 forms: fear of poverty, fear of criticism, fear of ill health, fear of loss of love, fear of old age, fear of death. These fears paralyze action, destroy confidence, and prevent achievement. To overcome fear, you must recognize it consciously, replace it with faith and desire, take action despite fear, persist until fear is neutralized by momentum. The individual who conquers fear becomes unstoppable, confident, and unstoppable in pursuit of goals. Conclusion: from thought to reality. The journey to wealth, influence, or greatness begins with the mind. Hill's message is clear. Wealth is not merely money, it is mastery over your thoughts, emotions, and actions. By following these principles: burning desire, faith, autosuggestion, specialized knowledge, imagination, organized planning, decision, persistence, mastermind alliance, subconscious mind, sixth sense, fearlessness. You transform your thoughts into reality, your goals into achievements, and your life into one of purpose, abundance, and fulfillment. Remember, everything begins with what you think, what you believe, and what you act upon. To think and grow rich is not just to accumulate wealth, it is to master yourself and create a life beyond limits.